everyone, welcome to Vegan Me. My name is Wendy and I have my new Vegan Cuts box in. I just got it in the mail today and it's Saturday again. I just love getting mail on Saturday, especially when it's a package. So I wanted to take you through the things that I got. If you're interested in that, stick with me. Okay, so let's get started. As you know, the Vegan Cuts is a beauty subscription. Comes every month. It's about $15. I'm not sure that's plus tax. I'll have to check on that. It'll all be down below. You can open up the little description bar and all of the information will be in there. I also wrote down this time the prices of the full sizes, so I'll give you those as we go through them so you get an idea what the value is of getting one of these boxes. Each box comes with a card or two. In this case, it came with a few different things. It came with a card that tells you all about the products that were in this month's box, as well as a little detailed information on each one. It also came with a card from Sheer Miracle Organics, and they say that if you want to get a free shower gel, you just sign up for their newsletter and say hi. So, I'm looking forward to figuring out what they mean by that. It sounds like a cool idea, and I might do that. The third thing is the Derma E. It's all about their product line, so it's like a little insert, and it's got a $3 coupon for one of their products. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's always nice to get a little money off something that you're going to try. So there were 5 products in this month's box, a couple of makeup products and a couple of skincare, body care products. And so let's just jump right in, and I'll just go in order of the items as they're listed here on the card. The first is a mascara. And oh, I forgot to mention, everything in the Vegan Cuts box is vegan, but you probably already knew that. So the first is a mascara. It is by Suncoat, and it's a natural sugar-based mascara with mineral pigments and vitamin E and without toxic preservatives. It does say here that it's a $14.99 value. Interestingly, I looked this one up online and I found it everywhere from, let's say, in the $11 and some change range to $13 and some change range. So it depends on which retailer is selling it. I thought this was a great idea. As you know, probably from my previous videos, I've been working my way through a few different vegan mascaras from actual vegan companies. I have some loves, you know, some mascaras that I just adore that are from like Urban Decay and Too Faced. But I've been trying some others. I got one from Red Apple Lipstick, I've got one from Beauty Without Cruelty, and now I have one from Suncoat. And I put this one on today, and I'm not sure if you can even tell that I'm wearing mascara. This is a very natural, light coat mascara. I have been having some problems with the eyelashes on my left eye. Not sure what happened. Don't know if the eyelash curler one day, yes, I use them once in a while. I don't know if the eyelash curler one day yanked a little too hard, or if it was because I had some hard to remove mascara and it pulled out some eyelashes, but I'm like growing back in on this side. But I've noticed that when I use really good mascaras, it really, you can't tell the difference. Both sides end up just the same length. But with this, I noticed that I have a dramatically less coverage, length, volume, everything going on over here. This is so-so. I would definitely say this is only my first try with it. I applied 2 or 3 coats, and you know, I've noticed with some mascaras, it has to do with what kind of face creams you're using, eye creams, and other things that might be on your eyes that could be, you know, leading, like for instance, your base, which I typically put everything down and then I put my mascara on last. So it could be the silicone or the, you know, the ingredients, oils, things like that that are in those other products that could be inhibiting this from working. So I want to play with it a little bit more. It is you know, all natural. It's a sugar based, which just love the idea of that. I noticed it's heavier, which is kind of interesting because it's a plastic container, but it's heavier than you would think it would be, and that's probably because of the sugar in it. So I'm not giving up hope. I'm gonna keep trying it. That was just my first try and my first impression of it. The next item I have is Lunatic Cosmetic Labs. It's an eyeshadow, and this is a talc-free eyeshadow in a high shine bronze with silver reflective sparkles that add a little drama to your look. I didn't put this on today because I've been playing around with like a basic base on the eye and 2 different colored eyeliners, one on the top lid, one on the bottom lid, and to match my mammoth shirt that I have on today, I have purple on top and like this aqua bluish teal on the bottom. So I didn't want to mess that up by, you know, adding something else just for trying it, but it looks beautiful. So let me see if I can do a swatch of this for you. So you can see what it is inside the cap. Let me run my finger in it. Ooh, look. Oh, and you know my swatches are terrible, but let's see here. Oh, that looks really nice. And it is very silky. You know, I took a look at their website, and these run usually, and there's quite a bit in here. Like, you know, let's be real, that's a lifetime supply of this stuff. About $12 for their single eyeshadows, and then they also have palettes, which I thought was kind of cool, where they have pressed them and then they have them in different configurations and things like that. So I would recommend checking out the Lunatic Cosmetic Labs website because they have really cool stuff on there. Alright, so the next thing that I got was from Clark's Botanicals, and this is a Deluxe Deep Moisture Mask that combines algae, comfrey root, jasmine, and green tea to give your skin a natural glow. Now, I used just a smidge of this under my eyes today because that is where I tend to get the driest, so I put just a little bit under my eyes, and I really liked how my concealer went on. I set that then with a little bit of some Hourglass powder on top of that, but I like this. I think that this comes close in texture to this moisture stick that I love from e.l.f., which, I think I've shown this to you before, and it's got this like it's like a light moisture texture to it, and I like using that under my eye. You can probably see that. I like using that under my eye, dabbing that under my eye to refresh my under eye area, like at the end of the day after, you know, the day has worn onto you. But anyways, this, and oh, I haven't shown you the product yet, have I? And what did I do with it? I used it. Oh, it's right here. Look at that. It's right here. So this is the Clark's Botanicals. And see, that's actually a cool, I really love logos. I like to look at logos and see what they've done. And they have the big C with the B in the center, and that I think that's really nice. So I took a look at their website. Again, this is the Deep Moisture Mask. You can use this 2 different ways. You can use a really thin coat as a moisturizer, or you can actually put this on your face as a mask and leave it on for like, I think 15 to 20 minutes, and then remove it and add, and then rinse your face. But I decided to use it as a moisturizer this time. There isn't that much in here. You can see that it's just like a small sample, so you can see how far down it is in the jar. But a really nice sample. And this stuff, for a full size on their website, is $72. So obviously, I'm probably not going to be using this little sample size as a mask because then I would end up using it all up. But it has a really nice smell. It's like, you can tell it's a natural smell. It's not perfumey, but it's fresh and very, I'd say very high-end smelling. Is that define a smell? But anyways, I really like this so far. I really like it, and I've only just used it, but I'm really happy to have that. The next item that I got was the Derma E, and this is the Microderabrasion scrub with dead sea salt and volcanic sand to buff away dull cells for soft and smooth skin. I love scrubs. I am a scrub hound, and that's probably because I have what I would call the oddest combination skin I don't know I've ever heard of. I am like uber dry in some spots and unusually oily in others. So I guess that's what combination skin is all about. I mean, for the most part, I consider myself a normal skin girl because the oily areas are very limited, like to my eyelids and like around the sides of my nose and a little bit here on my chin. But other than that, I'm pretty much dry everywhere else. I've found that scrubs work for both because they'll clean out your blackheads, your pores, things like that, but then also flake away the dead, skin cells that you tend to get in your dry areas. So I really love scrubs, big fan of scrubs. Yes, you can overuse them, but it's important not to do that, of course. But this is a scrub, and it's a rather large size here. It says it's a sample size. I'm trying to see where it tells me what the, oh, here we go. This is 1 ounce. I believe that their full-size ones were a little bit more, and you can see, ooh, this is kind of cool. It's hard to explain what this looks like. It looks pasty. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This reminds me a little bit of the, I'm trying to remember who it is. It's in a little black tube, and I used to have tons of it. But anyways, this is nice texture. Ooh, it's got the real fine, it's a little bit sticky, and that's probably from the salt. But I'm so excited to use this. So this for the full size, this Derma E for the full size is $32.50, and I think that the full size is not a whole lot bigger than what this one is. So you're really getting a really good value with this one. I'm sure that I'll be able to use this several times and really get to know it, if if that makes sense. Some samples are not big enough for you to get to know them, and this one I believe is. And then the final product, ooh, I always wish I had more. The final product is the Only Goodness Inside long-lasting aluminum-free deodorant with dead sea minerals to keep you stink-free. Oh, that's lovely. What a lovely thing. And interesting, I went on their website as well, and I want to be able to do that for you guys so that I can give you a little bit more of an idea. This is not an expensive product. This looks to me like it's one of their sample sizes because they do have different ranges of strength of their deodorants, and this one is regular, and I think they have mild and then like uber strong. And they have like sample packs, and I believe the sample packs, each one is this size, and they had like 3, and it was like 12 something for the 3 different kinds. So this full size would be $10.95. Between $10.95, that's the low range, and then if you want a larger size. But interestingly enough, this was kind of interesting, is they took, and I don't have any of my old failed Beauty Blender dupes, but they took one of those ones that kind of has like the smaller knob on top and then it gets a little bigger at the bottom. Anyways, that's what it looks like they used to apply it. So something similar to this, and they just, I don't know if you need to shake it up, but it comes out and it's like a white cream, and then you dab it on your underarms, and they say that this is supposed to give you some serious protection, like 24 to 48 hours, I guess, in the event that you were somewhere and you just couldn't shower and reapply. But again, natural, doesn't have aluminum in it and all the nasty stuff. And I'm telling you, since I have gone vegan, I wish I had known this years ago. I have not used a non-vegan deodorant. I've used all natural deodorants and no antiperspirants, because I always thought you have to have the antiperspirant, otherwise, you're still gonna sweat and it's not gonna work. And maybe that used to be the case, years and years ago. But now I can tell you, I think this makes number 4 or 5, and I did promise you guys I was going to do like this deodorant showdown, and I still plan to do that one. I want to try this one first, of the ones that I have, and tell you what I think of them. But I'm looking forward to this one. It looks really simple to put on, and it sounds like it might, you know, be really good. I gotta tell you, I haven't noticed, you know, and you do check yourself, you know, I have not noticed that I've had any odor in my underarm areas since I've been using these natural deodorants, and I was shocked by that. That's like one of the many things that has shocked me in the whole vegan world. And there's a whole long list from wow, how can they make tofu seem like real meat, to these are wonderful cosmetics, why was I ever using the other kind? And the deodorants are right there up at the top of that list. So I'm going to try this. I will let you know what I think in the deodorant showdown. So those were the products that I got. I'm really happy with them. I always like it when I can get makeup products, and again, I got these two makeup products, and the rest were either skin or body care, but really happy with the vegan cuts. I'm so happy that I got the subscription. It opens up the whole world of vegan cosmetics to me, which is exactly why I started subscribing to it, and I've been really happy with the products. I use most of them. I'm not going to say, you know, eventually you get to the point where you have your favorite things, and those little sample things just fall off to the who knows where. You might remember to pack them for a trip, but for the most part I am using this stuff and I'm really happy with it. So I cannot recommend vegan cuts enough. I've been really happy with it. And the Petite 4 as well, which I can't wait till that one comes in. That should be coming in the next few days, because they tend to come in kind of back to one another. And so that's my vegan cuts review. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for spending time with me today, and I look forward to talking to you again real soon. Don't forget to comment down below if you've tried any of these products. What did you get in your vegan cuts box? Because I know that we all don't get the same thing. And like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll talk to you all again real soon. Bye bye.